Welcome to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
If you like a lot of wrestling on your YouTube, join our cult. Don't say club. Cult. It's the Cultaholic. Anyway, it's Maffew on the video podcast here at the Cultaholic. Joined as always by...
Hello, Mr. Greg. I feel like I should refer to you as Mr. Greg now, since you've dressed as a teacher.
Yes.
You remind me of the geography teacher, the
Mr.
fun-loving
Greg.
geography teacher.
Oh, the fun-loving one. That's all right.
Not the boring one, the one that had a good time.
That's okay. I thought it was going to give the impression of the guy at work who goes, 1 minute past is still late. You know? And, as always, the lovely Jack the Job.
Hello. How are you?
I'm all right. Are you decided you can Ireland or not?
Yeah, I'm really tempted to go. What
What
to
does that
Ireland.
mean? Is that a yes? I don't want to click interested on the Facebook page. I want to Gannon.
I'm pretty... If I can... Because it's early enough before WrestleMania, isn't it? That it's like not... It's not like during the build-up when it's going to be really busy here. So tempted to go to Scrapomania, Ross.
You have to buy some security.
No,
One
they
of
love
those
it.
plastic boxes.
Apparently they love us over there.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's the tide's starting to turn. The more we do it.
First few times it's cute, and I was like, all right, can't wait to see you. But cool.
I'm very tempted.
Cool. Because the people who watch this and don't appreciate the mock Irish accents don't get you. The people who, apparently, what were you talking about somebody on Twitter about? Mispronouncing Japanese names or something.
Oh, yeah, he's going. Yeah. No, I got the promotion of Keno wrong. I was like, he's from Dragon Gate, but he's from Noah.
Love your advice. Oh, no, can you please not go?
Can you not go? I'm really scared. Because I'm assuming he's going to be like 7 foot tall, proper hard man. But
You see him, he's got his own endless music.
it's Walt.
Hang on.
It's just Walt.
Oh, yeah.
Thing.
Say something now. In the news this week, Roman Reigns' announcement. Also on every Raw through till May 6th announced. Right, okay.
So his schedule's been confirmed.
I thought the announcement obviously had been remission.
The announcement
right.
is...
The announcement was the announcement, yeah.
Yeah.
We might as well deal with that first, because that's the big news
Yeah,
of the week, isn't it?
Yay.
That's all they're saying there. Yay!
No, let's discuss the booking of Cancer.
Oh, God.
No, I'm very happy for him.
I'm happy for... I mean, I thought the segment was really good. It was real. It was really real. And they didn't try and script it. You could tell he was just saying what he felt. I liked the Rollins bit at the end and everything. I liked how The Rock's man was there. It's great. It was all good. I can't think of anything else to say about
What else can
Yeah,
you
it
say
was good,
about
wasn't it? Yeah, felt nice.
I liked how he
No.
did some wrestling moves later on in the show as well. It was almost like surreal. I was like, oh, he's actually back. Like when he hit the Superman punch and the spear, I was like, yes. And it was so weird that everyone joined in with, rather than just boo. It was good. Liked it.
Yeah. No, we should.
It's a work, innit?
Oh, no.
There's one guy who has tweeted me countless times over the past 6 months, whatever it's October, however long it's been. It's a work. He's come back so quickly, this, that, and the other. I hope that man is watching this podcast and feels like a massive twat. Just one guy. I'm not going to name him. I could name him. Should I name him? No.
Make up a name.
Jeremy Beadle. I don't know why he's there. Jeremy Beadle.
He's like Jeremy Paxman from last week. But yeah,
Right.
I think someone put it well. Would they do this? No. Is Vince above this? No. But in this case, I think no. Okay.
Yeah.
nothing.
And
But, you
credit
know.
that to, I don't know what organisation it was who put out that Twitter thread explaining everything you need to know and stopping people like that man who tweeted me countless times from spouting bollocks. So there we are.
Yeah.
I don't know what else we can say about it. It's
Yeah,
just
right.
Really,
Let's
really
move
good
on
start.
before we say something bad. The Honky Tonk Man in the Hall of Fame. Wow.
The Hall of Fame's a piece of not that shoot interview we did way back in the day.
right.
He's naming everybody, saying they're just taking your paycheck and this, that, and the other. Would you accept an invitation to the Hall of Fame, Honky Tonk Man? Probably not. I'm a bit busy, he said back in the day. So his schedule's got a bit clearer, and he's in there.
What a heel.
Yeah.
What a weird Hall of Fame it's shaping up to be, with him and Road Dogg going in at the same time.
There's going to be so
I hadn't even
much.
thought about. Yeah, not
gonna be
only are
so
we
much.
getting the X and Honky, we're getting the Roadie and Rockabilly.
It's there's going to be like 7 hours of showtime now with several sing-alongs all the way through.
As it should be.
It's
Right, that's where you're going with that.
But it's going to be. I hope they just last hour of Raw, get it over with. Don't need a big ceremony.
I like the Hall of Fame.
Oh, I don't like it. It goes on for ages. And then you get people like Hillbilly
Hillbilly
Jim,
Jim.
yeah, rocking up there and killing everybody with his mouth,
God, what?
murdering folk.
It's like Hillbilly Jim or NXT debuting on Raw. It's like, oh, we've got the worst response. But no, I'm happy for Honky. Still the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. Back when people would go, no, I don't like that booking and I'll leave. Oh, okay, how about you keep the belt?
It's like 454 days, I think it is.
Yep.
Still the longest reigning ever.
Yeah.
Is he the greatest of all time?
Yes.
I think by the end of his run, Miz will be up there as well. Miz is great. Not to overshadow Honky Tonk Man on his week, but I like the Miz. He met Johnny Cage. Do you see?
You met him?
The guy who plays Johnny Cage. He met him. So
Like in the original Mortal Kombat film?
I'm not sure. I think he just did the voice.
Right.
But Up, Down, Down are all like talking to him backstage somewhere. They're all like, it's Johnny Cage, it's Johnny Cage. And then Miz comes out and Woods goes, this guy is so influenced by you. And then Miz thinks he's talking about the other way around. He goes, oh, really? And he's like, no, you're really influenced by him. Then they both he gets like his sunglasses out of his bag and they pose together. It's really good. It's really nice.
That's it. They did the character reveal for the new MK game and Johnny Cage is in it and one of his attacks is his stunt double holds his opponent while he punches him. So I think it's Barry Laddie went, Miz Dow. So, yeah, honky tonk. New Japan reportedly open to promoting women's wrestling. Bushy Road executives, here's some Japanese names, Sho and Joe, attend Stardom event.
So people are putting two and two together there, yeah.
Oh.
Those executives and Sho and Yo went to this Stardom show, and now Meltzer said today that New Japan are interested in promoting women's wrestling. But I don't know whether that from Meltzer comes from that appearance by those fellas, or he's just found something out as well.
Sho and Yo are just like, can you not just attend a show without someone tweeting about it? Jesus.
Silence!
No, I'm
waiting for the Puro expert.
Cool. I think the thing was as well that it wouldn't be New Japan; it would be a separate, an offshoot.
Its own promotion.
Yeah, and they were. Was it a Stardom show they were at?
Yeah.
I don't know what this means because in Japan, there's apparently it's not just Stardom. There's various women's wrestling promotions.
Oh, there's like 10
Sendai Girls
on
and
Wikipedia. There's like 10.
Yeah, and it's just like
one.
would this become like the WWE of Japanese women's wrestling? Would it snap up all the top talent from everywhere and kind of, dilute the rest of it a bit? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know either. Ciampa currently working with injury. No, I should say Gargano. Surgery expected post takeover New York. Oh, bless him.
I hope that it doesn't hinder because this storyline's been so good for so long.
Well, we'll get to that later on. Yeah.
They've even managed to weave in the whole Raw and SmackDown thing into their thing on NXT this week, and it was fine. It was all right. And if it were to ruin the eventual blow-off match, it would be such a shame for both of them. But if he's working through it,
it's got to have come from when Sheamus landed on his knee and bent it the wrong way, hasn't it? Surely.
Yeah.
But at least
they said they were okay at that.
Yeah, apparently there was reports that came out and said they were fine, but you can't be fine when a 270-pound man lands on your knee.
He's trimmed right down, Sheamus, though. He's looking ripped. He's
really insulted by what you've just said about him.
What was I going to say? But at least that explains why they weren't on Raw and SmackDown this week. That was a bit confusing.
Yeah.
Alistair and Ricochet were, and they just weren't.
And then we were meant to have that
Gargano
Cesaro match.
Yeah, just didn't happen.
That's right. I mean,
it's cost them some valuable points on Wrestlers of the Week. That's all I'm saying.
No,
I'm sure they're devastated.
In fairness, though, Gargano's been working with a knife in the back for the past year and a half.
So. Hey! Yes!
Don't say that about Candice, God.
Ooh. Bea Priestley signs with AEW.
Bea Priestley.
What did I say?
You said Bea?
Bea.
B? You never met her?
I have.
Have you just done that phonetically there?
B-E-A.
It's
That's
B.
B.
That's B.
It's B.
I've been called a Bea for about 3 years now.
Hiya, Bea.
Is that real? Oh,
she probably didn't know it.
Yeah, she's probably looked at it in disgust.
Don't worry about it, Maffew, mate. She would have said.
Oh, no.
Right. I knew this would happen. Here we go. Let's mark off where we can't can. Oh, they'll rip it to shreds.
Oh, dear.
Like a Hogan t-shirt.
So for the audio listeners, Maffew has whapped out a map of the world.
Where is it?
Covered in blue tack, so you can't open
That's how you stick it up. Just so to speak. All right. So where was that accent?
That was New Zealand, that Maffew. So down
was
here.
it?
Yep, there we
There
go.
you go.
Amsterdam.
Good people at home, yeah.
I need to add Amsterdam.
Oh, while we've got this up, what are your feelings on Aleister Black on SmackDown?
So, as we all saw, him and Rusev were standing there like two pissed lads walking down the street at 3 a.m. in the big market, and you hear Aleister just go, cross body. And then the crossbody happens. So yeah, I need to add Amsterdam.
He's a very crossbody after that Sean Connery
Smoking a
Amsterdam.
pancake.
Cool. And where will you be going to get your head kicked in, Jack?
Me.
That's right.
Probably Dublin.
There we go.
I've been to Dublin before, and it was fine. But it
Wearing
was
a mask.
It was like 5 years ago.
Oh.
You got the geography teacher thing from the start all ties in. No,
Oh,
you got
nah,
your map of the world.
you tricked me.
You're the fun-loving geography teacher,
You played me like a damn fiddle.
Mr. Greg.
Nah, I hate it. Anyway, yeah, B. Priestley, as some people like to call her,
No,
signed of AAW.
Because you like
There was one time I met her, was after a Defiant Wrestling show, and it was like,
hello, Mrs. Priestley.
Yeah,
Or
no,
Miss
yeah.
Priestley.
oh, hello. I was like, oh, finally we meet, she said. I was like, oh, hello. And she just messed up the finish on a match, so I had absolutely nothing to say to her. I'm like,
She's right. I say this every time I mention it now, but she's improved so much in the ring since she like did her time in Stardom and that. So good now. I was like, what's that new move you pull out? She was like, what's this?
Queen's Quest.
Queen's Quest, the stable
I don't
that
know what
she's.
to do.
oh, yeah.
I saw her at
I
Frontline.
feel like I'm summoning some sort of snake from a pit.
You just told all the hard of hearing people to sod off. You know?
I saw her at Frontline, Ospreay's promotion, and she had a match against Toni Storm, and she did this move where she like jumped on one set of ropes, then across the corner to the other one, and then into like a DDT or something, all in one go. And I was like, whoa. Saw her after, I was like, what's that new move that you do? And she was like, I just call it like the boingy boingy slam or whatever. I was like, it's good. It's like, so it's like
That would sound a lot better in her accent, to be fair.
boingy boingy.
That's going to sound great with the Japanese commentator. Oh, boingy boingy slam.
Oh, I'll get the map. No.
Oh, no. Anyway, Nick Miller joins Chaos
Yeah,
in New Japan.
yeah, he has.
Chaos being the stable, not a state of manner. Good for him. Any thoughts?
Push. Wait, are you Team Shane Thorne or Team Nick Miller? Which one are you?
The one still signed to WWE still follows me.
Shane Thorne. There you go.
Yay.
Cool. Get in, Shane.
I wear Shane, lad.
Yeah, he's in the New Japan Cup, which is massive now. It's 32 people for the first time ever, apparently. My boy Hanare is in it. The guy who caved in my chest with a chop in Japan.
Yay.
If he wins his first round match and Ospreay wins his first round match, they'll meet. But to get there, Ospreay has to beat Fale, and Hanare has to beat.
Is it open weight then? I'll take it all.
No,
Is that a dumb thing to say?
Osprey's a big lad now.
Oh,
He's beat. Do you not see him hit his finish?
I know.
on
Yeah,
Jeff
you're right.
Cobb?
You're right. This is why I'll have you to say all these things. Yeah.
He carted him onto his shoulders now, Ospreay. Oh, it's crazy.
What, Jeff Cobb?
Yeah.
Oh.
He just went like,
all right.
it was insane. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, good luck to Nick Miller. Great stuff. Don't know what else to say about it.
Cool. And interesting times here. First off, Ty Dillinger asked for his release. He got it.
Got him.
Hideo Itami asked for his release.
Got him. This is good.
TJP did not ask for his release.
Fired. Apparently he's an arsehole backstage.
Good for him.
One bit of it, and then some tattoos he got didn't go down well or something. Because you need to clear things like these for action figures and whatnot and licensing.
He said Vince said he was allowed to,
Yeah.
but
We were saying the other day, like, can you imagine Vince walking up to TJP going, sick tats, bro? Nice.
got all that ink.
Yeah, it's a shame because TJP, before he joined WWE, was like had a great rep. People like nothing but good things about him. PWG, Scarlett always say he's the youngest veteran because he started wrestling when he was like 9 or something ridiculous. So as soon as he joins WWE, it's just these horrible promos. The feud where he was over Nintendo 64 or something with Kendrick.
Oh, yeah.
Remember why Nintendo 64 broke and you drove me to get it? You've never played Nintendo 64. Shut up. Yeah, and it's just had worse and worse because Twitter's game's not very good, which, as we all know, is very important nowadays. Hello, Corey. And then Arn Anderson doesn't really deserve being mentioned in them because what is he going to go on AEW now? Being released. Any news on this?
Bit of a backstage altercation with Vince over a finish to a live event match.
Was it that? Oh, you found out. Where have you found out more than
I
me?
read it somewhere.
Wow.
So it's got to be true. But people have been going with him and Vince had a bit of a falling out, and it's been sort of steadily building towards this climax, and then there was something happening and he'd gone.
Just in time for WrestleMania. Wow.
You can
Good
only
booking.
imagine one thing when you've heard that Arn and Vince have had an altercation, which is just on. I hope this grainy footage comes out of just bang, just through like a production table or something.
He's not going to give him a right hand. He's going to go, hey, Vince. He's going to duck. He's going to DDT him on the
Hey,
floor.
Vince, watch the spine buster. Bang!
Yeah, so Arn Anderson, sadly, he didn't get a chance to cut a promo backstage about it's time for you to take my spot. And then, yeah, Bruce Pritchard comes in.
That brother love
My
pop.
spot. You're going to take my pop.
Bruce Pritchard comes in. Yeah. Everyone's buzzing. No one's particularly.
I'm surprised, actually, given the booking of Kofi Kingston being removed from the match, and then Becky Lynch being removed from the match. She didn't go, Anderson, you're being replaced. Brothers.
As long as Vince was standing there doing that thing he did with Charlotte where he's twiddling his fingers going, hey!
Charlotte Flair.
Brucey P.
Apparently he calls him Brucey. That's a few things he's dropped on something to wrestle with time again, and Vince would call him Brucey, which I love. Not quite like that, but you get the point.
And he goes, no, it's B Priestley, not Bruce. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's all the news this week. In terms of stuff that we talk about.
I think so.
Been a big old bloody week in the world of wrestling.
Big.
What a meal deal of a week that is. Also, Dub is next weekend. I will be there. I'll be talking crap and getting drunk.
Now, I have a question about that just before we move on.
Oh, please do.
David Starr got to pick his opponent for the first round of the tournament, and he picked Walter, who he's never beat. And that's the story. He's never...
20-0. 20-0.
And in the promo, Newcastle got a shout out. He was like, I've wrestled him all over the world. I've wrestled him here, Newcastle. I was like, whoa.
That was Walter's debut. And I think you go back, it's only me and me mate going, yeah, Walter, lad. I was like, who's this big fella? So, hi.
So he's picked
Spoiler, Walter won.
He's picked Walter.
So
now,
funny, David.
Walter is being built up in NXT UK quite a lot. He's never gonna beat him. You can't beat him now.
You'd think so. Walter has be getting some booze from the German faithful.
But he's
from
got
the
him
WXW universe, as no one calls them.
He's got him in his back pocket though.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna win.
But the crowd will probably I won't be.
No. You'll be cheering Walter.
Yes, I will be.
Yeah, fair enough.
I reckon David Starr will win. And then Dwayne The Rock Johnson will be sat in a hotel room in England one night and he'll watch it and then make a movie about it. That's what will happen.
Where's our press tickets for...
I don't know. I'm still waiting for them, aren't I?
Yeah. There's a lost in the post.
If you've seen Fighting With My Family, comment below and let us know how it was, actually. I want to know that. I want to know how good it was.
I think, actually, you can watch the entire film just by looking at all the plugs and clips they put on TV the last few weeks. Yeah.
News!
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Everybody get excited for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame!
Now it's time for everyone's favourite segment, the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, Brother Love's joined us. Hello. In reverse order, last week, Louis Capaldi with 24 votes.
What?
Oh, sorry, Bob.
What? Oh, wow. I also was heartbroken to learn that he was actually friends with Jen first before me, so what's the point,
Wow.
What does she bring to the
We're quick
table
to turn on this show.
that I don't answer that question? Carry on.
You're like a hungry dog after the owners died. WWE Network, 52 votes. I'm glad that came second. It's exactly where you belong, you crap app. But of course, the winner. Look at his chin up in the air. Sir David Attenborough, 97 votes. Shockingly, the overpushed Ross wins again.
Needs to be protected at all costs, is Sir Dave. I shudder every time his name trends on Twitter.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I get scared.
Oh.
Do you think all the animals will have a giant wake for him?
They'll get together, have a few cans for Dave.
Yeah. Single tier. All these penguins. Okay, on that note, as the winner, what's your pick this week?
Mine's from Raw this week, the Ronda Rousey Becky Lynch segment. Ronda's throwing manly men everywhere, rosette, all around the arena. She gets to Fit Finlay, and Fit Finlay's like, nah, sick of your crap, you sandy-haired douche. And he wrestles her to the floor. And it's amazing. The camera keeps cutting between the shoot fighters, I like to think it was. Finlay was going for it. 61 years old. Good on him. It keeps cutting between that and Becky and that and Becky. Just keeps getting... I put a little super cut on Twitter, Ross on Wrestling, if you want to see it. But Fit Finlay just... In this sea of men being thrown everywhere by Ronda Rousey, just goes, nah. Sit down.
every cut back, Ronda gets a little bit closer to being taken down, and he's like around the ring. It's really good.
I think he got lost in the moment. I think and forgot the story they were trying to tell. It's I'm Finlay and I like to fight.
I didn't notice it until you recapped it. And went, oh yeah, Finlay used the sit down gun.
She's trying to stumble out of it, and he's like, no.
So good on Fit. It's 61 years of age for taking down the baddest woman on the planet. Badass mother, proverbial.
Very, very believably. It's crazy that man had such a career in WWE, considering he was presumed on his last legs when he joined in
Yeah.
05 and then had one of the best runs he's had anywhere. Love him. Jack?
Right. I'm going to go for... It was recommended to me on Twitter this one, so I've just nicked it from someone. But it's a few weeks out of date, but it's the... Did you watch Wrestle Kingdom? Yeah, you watched it here, and you did as well.
Yes.
Remember Kushida's entrance?
They liked it.
Oh,
No.
I've had a recurring nightmare where, like, I've pictured myself in bed in the dream, and the bloody kid's been at the foot of my bed.
Right, I might not put this one in then. I might have to change.
I think that's the thing that if you don't reply to mono, that's what comes up.
I feel like I should change it now.
Anyway, no, go.
No.
You started.
I've changed it. No, it's not going to be the little boy Kushida kid. It's going to be...
Terrifying.
It's
Who's
going to be
also signed.
the hypothetical tag team of Batista and Xavier Woods. Because have you seen how excited... Have you not seen this?
Yeah.
I've seen Xavier Woods marking out for Batista, but
Yeah, but have you seen the full clip?
no, just that thing that was on Twitter for like a year.
So he's playing... No, it's recent, that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's playing...
my bad.
He's playing GM mode with Tyler Breeze. And it gets to the point where Survivor
The only
Series...
show you can see Tyler Breeze on at the
You
minute.
pick one superstar each from each brand, and the winner wins the Buried Alive match. The loser goes away forever. Foolishly, Tyler Breeze picks Undertaker. Woods picks Batista. Batista wins. Woods has been losing the whole series, losing viewers to Tyler. Batista wins, and he just marks out for Batista. And then he tells that story. Have you seen him tell the story?
No.
He goes, do you remember when Batista came back in 2014? We were in developmental, but we were there at Raw that night. And he says that they were waiting in the wings out of sight, just singing the song louder than everyone else. They were absolutely loving it. So I want to see a tag team of Xavier Woods and Batista. I want Batista to help Woods win tag gold once Kofi's become a single star. Don't know what Big E should do, but I don't know.
That might be part of like the whole Batista Triple H storyline. If Triple H is obviously aligned with Vince McMahon, because he's technically a McMahon now that Lender isn't doing anything. Yeah. Screw you. I wanted Kofi Kingston to win.
Well,
New Day. Remember New Day? With his skinny jeans and his nose ring.
Kofi's down and out. All hope's lost. Bryan's about to cheat to win. Woods comes out on his back as well. So mine's the tag team that doesn't exist.
Oh, I'm going to vote for this.
Of Woods and Batista. Maffew.
I'm going to be... It's how weird like online thing is. One video happened, I think, Monday. And then, like, I had thousands of hits. And then by Tuesday, I was sick of it. And I don't want to talk about it anymore. But I'll bring this up because a lot of people...
Does it
obviously,
involve a household appliance?
it does involve a household appliance.
You've had a big week, you.
I have on those Twitter... You know when you're doing good when, like, a
Didn't
different
you nick
website
it?
steals
I was going to say,
it.
didn't you nick it from No DQ, though?
Good one, Jack. It's all right, man. I'm not salty. You can take your washing machine video, which I didn't even film. It's not my washing machine. Because people requested it, and because I can't think of anything else which happened in this nice week. Washing machine.
It was one of those things where I watched the first one you did, and I was like, oh, that's quite funny. And I thought, but it hasn't got legs. And then I kept on watching, I was like, no,
It doesn't.
when Woods
But
got...
people went, man. I'm like, my phone was doing like the washing machine thing by the end of the night anyway. So I'm like, oh god. But
When Woods got involved with Brother Devon, with Reverend Devon's,
it was funny because on Twitter everyone was going mental for it, and then you put it on Facebook, and all the comments like, no, the thing doesn't go where you watch me. These are crap. I'm like,
what?
can it please anybody? Oh, everybody, sorry.
My favourite one, I don't know if it was yours or someone else's, was the AJ Styles one, where it just cuts to Roman
Oh, that was
Reigns.
mine. Okay.
It's good, that.
So I'm like, okay, there's no more to be done with this. That's fine. But yeah. So washing machines, wrestling music videos.
Washing machines
Yes.
pressing music videos.
I try to say it all in one, but you know.
Did anyone do Billy and Chuck's? You look so good to be... yeah.
No, let me put that on the list for volume 2. Like a week later, it's like a year later. It's like, oh, right, remember this? Real wrestling kids remember this. So your choices are a washing machine.
Xavier Woods and Batista that doesn't exist.
And Fit Finley.
Good. That's a strong.
Wow, what a triple
That's
threat.
a strong week. That. It's one of those Mad Lib games where you make a storyline out of these three things: a washing machine, Finley, Woods, and Batista.
Finley stole Batista's washing machine. Something.
WrestleMania match.
Charlotte Flair replaces in the main event.
Washing machine on a pole match at WrestleMania. Fit Finley.
God, that'd be
and
hilarious. The
Hornswoggle.
bell rings, just fall.
Hornswoggle gets thrown inside the washing machine. The music drops. And then Hornswoggle is murdered inside the spinning washing machine.
But no, they
He
put him on
ruins everything.
cold. He comes out and he's big.
No. He comes out and he's Mr. Kennedy. Because they look a bit. I feel like they look a bit similar. Do you not think?
I mean, when they had the same haircut, yeah.
Well, yeah, when they had the same haircut.
Yeah, they're both blonde.
Yeah.
And both were supposed to be McMahon's kid.
Yes, that's why I'm thinking of that.
Yes.
Yes. Kennedy was supposed to be, yes.
That's right, because they both had blonde hair.
Yeah.
And then that builds to the SummerSlam custody of the washing machine match between Vince, who is the father of Hornswoggle, and in turn the washing machine somehow.
Oh, no, Finley's the father of Hornswoggle now.
Sorry, Finley.
Yeah, yeah.
So Finley against Vince for the custody of the washing machine, which has turned Hornswoggle into a man. A real boy.
Oh,
but
my
then
God.
Eddie Guerrero comes out and says, I'm sorry, I know...
Where the f is Vicky?
And he just goes away again, no one knows what he's talking about.
And then Vicky Guerrero... Oh, I'm not going to stop.
They take my 75% chance. If you'd like to vote on any of those stunning choices, you can. It's your choice. It's free country at patreon.com/.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Raw and SmackDown Recap.
Also on... Oh, bit of news. I forgot.
Oh.
Again, this has slipped under the radar. It's been ages since we've had a LOL TNA moment. I know they're not called TNA moment anymore, but we're still going to call them that. So do you remember a while ago when Jeff Jarrett had the whole Global Force thing and they...
We're not going to get dragged into any legal procedure, are we?
I'm just going by what I believe Sean Ross Sapp said. You throw him under the bus. He's got money. Right. So they released, I'm not sure if you saw any of these, but they had footage from years ago. They just a batch of tapings for Global Force Wrestling, but obviously it fell through and didn't take over the brand and all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. According to Jeff Jarrett, the legal proceedings, which obviously there's Jeff Jarrett saying, those are mine, that's my footage, can I have it back now? Then I'll have Global Force Wrestling. And he back said, no, sorry, we wiped it because we needed the hard drive space.
It says in the Observer that it's been taped over, which to me sounds like EastEnders or something is on it.
Mom! I taped Sunday Night Heat, man, you put EastEnders over the top. Jeff Jarrett is going wild.
Has anyone seen that old Doctor Who serial that there's only one copy of? Oh, no! Yeah, so... And then I think it was somebody on Twitter, maybe Sean Ross Sapp again, who said, I don't want to hear anybody talking about so-and-so was offered 7 figures by Impact when they can't afford hard drives.
They can't afford what?
They can't afford hard drives. Like, they sell hard drives like 60 quid for a
You know how
terabyte.
much Jarrett wants? I think he wants $4.8 million.
Imagine how many external hard drives you can buy with that.
I think Owen pointed out, cheeky lad in the office, Owen. What's he like, the new boy?
Ooh.
He said, isn't that more than what Vince bought WCW for?
It is.
It's about nearly twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you're right.
Good one, Owen. Good job. We'll get you on camera one day. He's shy.
But to be
think
fair,
that's-
it
Go
does
on.
include appearances by WWE superstars outside of WWE while they're signed with WWE, doesn't it? Like Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
He was an NXT. Was he NXT champion?
He was.
He forgot his belt for a GWF appearance.
Oh,
Or Global Force Wrestling appearance. Whatever it is.
oh dear.
I got where you were going with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Sorry, Ross, I walked all over that. But yes, 7 episodes of GFW worth more than WCW.
A wrestler who shall remain nameless. Once we were at WrestleCon in Dallas, and do you remember back at What Culture we had the cardboard belt and stuff that we used to like?
Yeah, I do remember
So he came over and looked at it, this wrestler, and was like, "All right," and we were like, "It's just a stupid." We're trying to play it down. We're like, "It's just a." We predict wrestling results on YouTube, and he went and he had his Global Force belt, and he went, "Probably more valuable than mine." To be honest.
Oh, the Singh brothers were the tag champions.
It wasn't
when they signed for.
I'm not going to narrow. I'm not going to narrow.
Oh, wait,
it
yeah, I
down
was gonna
because
say
there's
the
only
Global
been
Force,
about like 5 people who've held belts for this, so I'm just going
Right,
to leave
yeah,
it. Right?
sorry.
Because yeah.
Can't believe Nick Aldis would say that. I'm sorry, pal. Anyway, on the Raw, Ricochet and Aleister Black defeated the Raw Tag Team Champions, The Revival, in about 2 minutes. Because, like I said, roll or die, and yeah, Revival lose this week.
Yeah.
It was really, really short, wasn't it? Really short match.
Well, they all are, according to Vince. Sorry. Yeah, it's weird. I can get why they want to put Ricochet and Black over, but they must have looked at the rest of the roster and gone, all right, we need a great tag team for them to lose to. Oh, it's the Revival. Right, okay, fair enough, Paul.
They're the champions now, and they're just losing everyone.
Yeah, because if they beat Titus and Apollo, then...
Like Daniel Bryan. He can't win a match anymore.
Yeah, he's crap now.
Apart from Elimination
Crap at
Chamber.
wrestling.
Lose every other one, didn't he? But I just don't like the tag team thing they're doing with the NXT lads. Just don't like it, full stop.
Yeah.
It screams a bit like, oh, we've got them. Don't know what to do with them, though. Because it's like, you're not going to have that tag team on WrestleMania, are you? I think they're just doing this just to buy time and just get to WrestleMania and then split them up. And then that might be the first rivalry, I guess.
Yeah.
Black versus Ricochet.
I mean, at least they waited, a year and a half before forgetting what to do with Bobby Roode. Almost Chad Gable. I mean, jeez. I think it's because the Dusty Rhodes Classic is on NXT, so it'll coincide with the timelines. But
They are a team in the Classic, yeah. And they did team together at the Super Bowl, at Halftime Heat, with Velveteen Dream.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Did you see, by the way, the promo, Velveteen Dream and the Undisputed Era at NXT the other day?
Kyle
O'Reilly. Another fantastic Kyle O'Reilly moment. Velveteen Dream's like, well, we'll see, Adam Cole, see how big your mouth is when you haven't got your entourage with you. And Strong's like, we're not the entourage, we're best friends. And O'Reilly just goes, I don't even know what that word means.
I was too distracted by, the height difference. I'm like, oh, Velveteen Dream is big.
Oh, that's why he's a WWE superstar and they won Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
No.
He's Kevin Nash and they're Vanilla Midget. Becky Lynch was arrested after attacking Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey. And she did get a good line here, which wasn't, no, get off me, Fit. It was, no, don't watch me hands. I've got to use those to hold the women's title up. Or words to that effect. That was nice.
She had a good one on Twitter, Ronda. She fired back. She finally, after months of being just beaten down by Becky on Twitter.
Wow, a blind nut does find a squirrel.
She said something along the lines of, blah, 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 I'm doing this while you're wasting time taking fake mugshots in hallways or something like that. Because you see the mugshot of Becky.
Yeah.
She's on fire after Ginger Douche.
Ginger Douche.
That popped me hard, that did, as the wrestlers would say. You bloody Ginger Douche. 31-year-old, I know I'm a man-child myself, but 31-year-old Raw Women's Champion. You Ginger Douche.
You divvy.
You stupid face.
Yeah, plump. Yeah, then Ronda Rousey said, blah, 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 blah. And then after she calmed down, she went, well, I don't want this belt.
Oh.
So that's her gone the way of Ann Anderson. Nice Nanya.
Is she still officially the champion or has it been vacated?
Tune into Raw and find out.
Still officially. But McMahon was definitely thinking, the belt's there. It's mine. The creator of Raw, of women.
The creator of women.
The creator of women. She's now the Raw Women's Champion.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Yep. Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor had a discussion with Alexa Bliss.
Oh, no.
If you get your abs out, I'll show you my...
Oh!
Let's insert the words. What was she going to say?
Pig.
I said pig.
Do you think it was
yeah,
pig?
Just because Larry Steve's massive now.
He comes out the back. Leo Rush is riding it.
I've realised, but he's the modern day Rebo man. Him. You listen to his theme. I put it on the other day. Just everything about deck collecting and stuff. He came to collect.
Yeah.
He's the modern day Rebo man. It's
Yeah.
what we all wanted. Why has he not got a mask?
Maybe she was going to say, I'll show you my sweet new moves I've learned from Mike Quackenbush. She has been learning some sweet new moves from Mike Quackenbush.
No, this is on Raw. It's great. And I'll show you my subscription to the latest content you could see. Halftime Heat is streaming live now. Oh. So I'm glad that Leo Rush interrupted. Finn Balor went, ooh.
What?
He just went, ooh.
Like
that.
like OSW review.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah. It's exactly what he did. And then he defeated Leo Rush.
It was the best match on the show. It was short, but it was good.
Yes. Drew McIntyre defeated Dean Ambrose in a no DQ match with 2 belts.
Unbelievable foresight from that man.
Wow.
He knew there was a no disqualification match coming up. He knew he was going to use a belt, so he put a second one on to keep his pants up. Unbelievable.
How come when he's leaving, he's suddenly the best he's been in months?
Oh, I don't think he is. There was another bit in the Observer today.
Oh, no.
Roman Reigns was at a signing, and some kid was like, someone was like, oh, Dean's going, blah, 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 crying. And Roman was like, don't worry, brother, I'll sort that one out. It's a storyline, isn't it? Roman's come back, he's going to show Dean the light, and Dean will stay.
Because of one comment and a fan.
Yep.
It'd be great if it's true, actually.
This is the life of a hack, you see, Maffew.
I'm sorry. Well, from one hack to the other, yeah, you're right, it's a good life.
Who puts the Ross in Sean Ross? No.
We do. No. We do. Batista attacked Ric Flair during his birthday celebration. Oh, so like William Shakespeare, he ruined the party by dying. That's a horrible figure. I just remember like William Shakespeare died on his own birthday.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not on Ric Flair's birthday, I realised how that made it sound. So like, it was horrible, he was there. Ric Flair was 25 at the time. But yeah, this was very well done. It was nice seeing Ricky Steamboat and everyone else getting treated because, as we all know, people from 30 years ago were treated more prestigiously than people from 3 years ago. And so it was all well. Oh, great, this is going to be a nice moment. Ric Flair, 70. Phew, he's not dead yet. Awesome. And then Big Dave.
I loved it, me.
I thought it was good. I don't like when Triple H is the babyface in a feud, though. Never really works. Because he's just not as likable.
But that's his father that got laid out by Batista. Never mind his hero.
Have we ever seen Triple H's dad?
Aye, he's got a massive nose like Triple H does. They're normally front row. They were front row when we went to, was it Raw and Smackdown that time?
Right.
They were there. Forget what their names are. Gene and Kevin.
You could tell because he was the shadow in the back.
One thing before we talk about the attack.
All right.
So he brings out who came out first? Shawn, who retired Ric Flair. He brings out Steamboat, who had a great feud with Ric Flair. Brings out Sting, who had a great feud with Kurt Angle. What's their history?
They had a match on Raw.
Why?
Kurt Angle is old.
I know, that's the only reason. And he's not even as old as them.
I think it was to make Flair feel better and goes, here's somebody in worse condition than you and half the age. It's true. It's true. And this was good. Okay, so Triple H is the bad guy in the Becky Lynch feud. He's the good guy in the Batista feud.
He's the Princess Diana of wrestling in NXT. That's what I like to call him. He can't do any wrong,
He's
can
the
he?
people's princess.
He's universally loved in NXT. William Regal's the Dodie fired.
Oh, God.
Right.
The road to WrestleMania is the... No, it's on... No, no.
Right, get the...
No. Where's England? No, God save the Queen.
What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. Stephanie McMahon is the baddie.
Yeah.
As the diddlers would call it. In the Ronda Rousey Becky thing. And then she's the goodie when talking to Daniel Bryan. Oh, she needs signs. Like a different tie. The blue tie.
What was it? Oh, we're talking about SmackDown in a bit, aren't we? It doesn't matter. You know what I'm going to talk about. No, it's fine. We'll wait.
Okay.
I like the way the Batista attack was shot.
He had his own cameraman. He's Hollywood.
It looked a bit...
But who was the third man? Who was the man filming the cameraman getting picked up, first of all?
Oh, yeah.
So whose side is he on?
Yeah. I loved it. It was the Raw feeling moment on Raw in ages. Loved it. Needs to be more stuff like that.
I liked his shout of, huh?
Yeah.
Just an animal making a noise, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Sorry. Okay. And
I like British people.
And I liked how Triple H, calm down, Rick, it's all right. Get the doctor!
You're going to be fine. He's dying!
Yeah. And they're like the trainers here. He's like, get a doctor!
What's wrong with him? He's not bleeding from the forehead. Something's wrong with him. We want to do SmackDown. Mr. McMahon. Straight from the WWE headlines. Mr. McMahon replaced Kofi Kingston with Kevin Owens in the WWE title match at Fastlane, which I think is actually a good way of getting out of, well, this could be a WrestleMania thing. What do we do with this crappy pay-per-view that no one wants to watch? Kevin Owens.
I just didn't like because it's just the same as Becky, innit? That's what I did.
It's exactly the same, Ross. Get it right.
We're wrestling fans and we don't like letting stories play out, but now as we're sat here after seeing what we've seen so far, it's just the exact same thing. And that takes not only stuff away from Becky's, but it just craps on that one because people are saying, oh, you're just copycats, aren't you? Just the same thing.
Reminds me of when Absolution and the Riot Squad.
Yes.
Just the two things in the same brand, in different brands. Yeah.
Yep.
But let it play out. Something different has got to happen, surely. Unless, of course, next week, Kofi Kingston is arrested on SmackDown.
Comes out in the same black and yellow, like, piping outfit.
Adam Page just dressed like a road.
Dressed like a road.
Dressed like a road.
Fifth Philly sees him's like, right, go on.
But an underrated moment from that segment was Stephanie McMahon having a good time for once when Big E just grabbed her and started dancing with her.
Did he?
Like a small child. It was fantastic. Just pelted towards her, that massive sweaty man, and just went like you saw the force when the two bodies collided. It was fantastic.
The thing I was going to mention before, but then I was like, we're going to talk about SmackDown.
Go on.
Is Stephanie's drum roll.
That I legit thought, like, Big E's backstage going, I should probably get my throat ready for the big,
Yeah.
Oh no, the mic's live. And I was like, look, because he cut the exact moment away from, like, the thing. I was like, what is that? Put it on Twitter and goes, what the hell was that? He goes, oh, it was Steph doing a drum roll. That's a kid with a toy gun.
Oh,
drum roll, please, Steph.
You You see Shane's expression, and it's only a slight expression. He tries to hide his emotions, but you can tell exactly what he's thinking. He's like, she's been his little sister for like decades, and he's just like, shut up. This is my time. But no.
Oh, sorry, my phone's vibrating. God, so that was a good moment. Yeah, weird to begin with, because it's like, hang on, because obviously Kevin Owens hasn't been around for a while, so these weird vignettes.
He's been billed as the new dad who likes wrestling, a good man who loves his kids and does normal things like normal human beings. And then he was the corporately chosen prick. And then 30 seconds later, he was back going, I want to be in a match with the man who deserves to be in the Fastlane main event with... Yeah, it doesn't make any...
I think it's the beginning of him being well, all right, I'm not a full baddie, but I'm not going to let this gun.
Yeah, he's not going to say no to that opportunity, is he? But it's just the way they did it was really weird.
Yeah, 1 week it was weird. Hopefully he'll improve.
He's got some new ink.
He's got a tattoo.
Wait a minute. Did he ask Vince first?
It's a monkey down here. He's got like a pigeon, it looks like to me, on his bicep of there. And he's got a panda.
Oh.
A dopey-looking panda. Just imagine a panda looking like that. He's got a panda.
Thank you, Ross. People screenshot that now. Pictures of dopey-looking pandas. So he's just into the new Pokemon then? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
I've got no idea, Maffew.
Oh, there's been some new stars announced, Ross.
How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a dopey-looking panda.
There's a sad-looking thing, which is mine.
Okay, that's me.
No, it's mine.
Oh, okay.
Looks like me. It's called Sobble. There's other two that I don't know the names of, but there's Sobble. There's like a smug-looking monkey for the grass type.
I'll take it.
And there's like a fancy-looking fire type with big ears and that. The map's based on Great Britain, apparently.
Yeah. What a great time to do that.
I know.
But is there an Irish bit that you can go in?
There's no Irish bit.
I'm not buying it then. Where are we at? Oh yeah, talk of unexpected. Oh no, actually going about that. Kofi Kingston, it's weird that they didn't seem to do much. Like Becky Lynch protested, she attacked people. Kofi should have at least beat up Randy Orton's car again for good measure. But,
he just sulked like a child.
Oh no. I think he was getting over the fact that they showed footage of when he was Jamaican in the little video. I was like, nah, we don't talk about that.
I like Woods and Big E's reaction. We're like, no, what? Kofi's just like, of course.
Yeah. The Hardy Boys, yes, the Hardy Boys defeated The Bar. There's rumours of Matt Hardy's deletion being greatly exaggerated.
Wow, his spine and his pelvis meant to be fusing together a few months ago. Now he's back wrestling.
I think it was one of these things where it's like, okay, I'm really hurt. Do you want to be on WrestleMania? You know what? Pelvis schmelvis.
He's looking shredded though.
Was he?
Oh, I thought he was looking shredded.
Eyes look worse. You're right. Defeat The Bar. Makes sense. No issues here.
I liked The Bar's reaction when Matt came out with them and Cesaro was like,
We had this feud already. It wasn't very good the first time.
oh.
United States champion R-Truth. Yes. Defeated Andrade. Yes. Nailed it. And Rey Mysterio in a triple threat match in a tribute to his icon, John Cena.
He grew up idolizing John Cena.
I love the commentators going, well, I think he was already fully... Oh, all right, yeah.
Thank you, yeah.
Yeah, well done.
That's what I normally do.
You dopey-looking pandas. Yeah, it's fine with this. And they get more Rey Mysterio versus Andrade, so I'm happy. And they went at it. And
just a fun little match, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that's
That's all you
right,
can say about it.
Cena would fight both at once. He's really brave.
Aleister Black and Ricochet defeated Nakamura and Rusev, which is a lot more interesting than the Raw match, I thought.
Yeah, it was. It was still more of the same, wasn't it? In a way.
I got with what's her face, checked them out backstage. I was like, oh, where's this going? He's like,
What's her face?
Who?
Lana.
Yes. Wait, what's her face?
Lana.
You know what I meant.
Wait, you checked them out backstage?
She was checking them out because they were watching it.
she
They're
looked
watching
at
a TV
Ricochet.
like this.
No, I missed this.
And
they're not turning into like a cheating wife again. Are
No,
they?
no. That was the thing.
Yeah.
Like she was checking them out and goes, oh, well, what's up? He goes, oh, see all the fuss is about.
Oh, right.
She just
right.
goes like, Ricochet's there and she just goes, checking his arse out. Okay, I bet he's got a lovely arse.
Say, not impressed. All
Well,
right.
yeah, if you're with handsome Rusev, then
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then she got called Aleister Black. Very ordinary.
At least it wasn't bloody moody. Hate that call me. He's moody. He's a goth. He's 16. He lives in his parents' house in a bedroom where the walls are painted black. Michael Cole.
What shade of black? Go on. It's Aleister Black. There you go. Oh, God.
Oh, right.
Oh,
I thought it was an actual question.
No.
I was thinking of the shades of black.
No.
I know the shades of grey.
Oh,
You dirty housewives.
I've ruined everything. I'm so sorry.
Kevin Owens and Kofi Kingston defeated the new Daniel Bryan and Rowan. He's not getting any titles, just
Rowan.
Old Rowan with his metal t-shirts he just gets to wear and no one tells him otherwise.
Alvarez bullies Rowan. He never refers to him as Rowan. He calls
Oh,
him
but that would mean Alvarez will have to actually watch SmackDown.
he calls him just the vintner because he's like a wine guy outside of the ring. Apparently, loves like making wine, storing wine. I don't know
What
you
an
call it.
interesting man he is.
Wow, that sounds really cool.
But Alvarez says it as if he's ridiculing him. Like, how are we supposed to find this guy a threat? He's a vintner. It's like, well, everyone's allowed their hobbies, Brian. Like,
He comes to the ring, he's like, I'm going to stomp you like I'm going to stomp those grapes. That'd be great. I don't get that, but whatever.
Yeah.
Love you, Alvarez.
Don't trust Alvarez.
Continue to not watch SmackDown, but have opinions on it. Just saying. Where are we going with this? Oh, also the other shows, let's call them, the a la carte. 205 Live was not worth watching this week, God help them. Gulak, after having an amazing match with Matt Riddle on NXT for a loud crowd, decided to let's have a technical match with Brian Kendrick. This will be great on 205 Live. People go to NXT to see that type of wrestling. People go to 205 Live because they wait for the SmackDown Dark Match main event to come on. Oh my God, they hated this. They only made noise. They only applauded when there was looked like somebody was going to lose. Didn't matter who. It was like, hurry up, man. We put 2 hours on the thing in the parking lot.
Who was he? Oh, Kendrick.
Kendrick. And Gulak won, and
He progresses to the next round, though.
He does.
Hey, what was the other match?
I hope this is the one time that man doesn't watch 205 Live and doesn't push Gulak. The one was Tony Nese surprisingly beating Kalisto. After he gave him a top rope German suplex. And it wasn't the finish. So stay tuned in 5 minutes' time. Rip Rogers will be tweeting about that because he doesn't watch it. NXT
Oh, wait.
UK.
Buddy Murphy announced his big announcement.
Did he?
Buddy Murphy
What's the
said...
show? He didn't say out.
I thought he said it.
Sam said it, yeah. Thought he's going on holiday.
Yeah, he's got... He had a big...
He was backstage. It was actually a funny bit. Buddy Murphy wasn't on the show. He was watching the matches.
Oh, I see.
And then he went, yeah, good match. And then he made a producer walking past, a clap.
Yeah, he said, and I quote, "I'm going on holiday."
So they were
Oh,
teasing...
well, they're doing a tournament at the minute, so that's
They
fair
were
enough.
teasing that he was going to leave, announce the end of his contract or whatever, but instead he said, going back to Australia for a few weeks, so you've seen a bit.
Oh.
It's fair enough. Yeah.
Wonder what he'll get up to when he's back home.
A bit of surfing, bit of barbecue.
Go on.
I was trying to get him there.
God, he's so good at this, Ross. Say something racist.
Probably watch Home and Away. Huh?
Yeah, it's funny. You think there's no one in Australia actually watches Home and Away. It's all for foreigners like us to love.
Is it actually?
No,
I don't know, actually. I wanna, please let us know your thoughts.
No,
Do Australians actually watch Home and Away and Neighbours?
it's birthed stars, hasn't it? Kylie Minogue used to be on one of them.
Jason Donovan.
Chris Hemsworth.
Too many broken
Good
hearts in the world. What a tune that
Too
is.
many dreams. Yeah.
Wow.
We'll be broken into.
I'm not going to sing
Oh, sorry, I've skipped ahead.
Home within your heart, don't let me go. I want to stay forever. Closer each day.
Closer each day.
Closer each day.
Home and away.
Have you ever felt
like this?
NXT was
I come
good.
from a land down under. All right, NXT. We'll do the American one first.
I've not seen the British one, so well, there we go.
I've skimmed it.
Ooh. Well, okay, the proper Yank one had... Right, Gargano got in the ring, crowd are chanting for him and liking him because he's like,
He's kind of humble.
wrestling.
He's lost his belt, but he's like,
Yeah.
shucks, you know.
And then Ciampa with his belt and injury, he's like, hey, why don't we team up again? DIY, and he's like, all right. And the crowd cheers. And I'm like, have I missed something? And this amazing story that I keep on plugging every time I see it and going, why are people cheering Gargano?
Well, they watched
if
the
he's joining-"
SmackDown last week and got confused.
Yeah.
I would be too. Oh, they'll leave him. We'll give him a celebrity. And then someone said, both of them are baddies, but together they're goodies. DIY is a goodie. But they're baddies of individual. I'm like, ugh.
Trying to think of a thing in real life that's like that, where the components are haters, but the overall thing is
Yeah.
This show.
cultaholic.
Ciampa basically said to him, you and I belong together, united forever and ever. No matter where we are, you're my shining star.
Home
no.
within your heart, don't let me go.
Yeah, I thought this taping did happen after The Raw
This
and
happened
SmackDown.
last Wednesday
Yeah,
night.
because they made
so,
reference
yeah.
to the fact that they appeared.
Yes,
Yeah.
right, yeah, okay. So
I
then, I understand why the crowd were confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's cheered.
SmackDown muddied the waters.
Do you think that's also awkward doing things in NXT where obviously the emphasis is on work rate? So if like Ciampa comes out and he's like, "Oh, boo," we had a great match, man.
Yeah.
Good times. I think they do all right there. But that was like, okay.
Candice knows what's going on.
Oh yeah, Candice like,
Nah, not having it, me. She's the fit Finley of NXT. Doesn't put out any bollocks. Just has her own agendas and sticks to it.
So they've agreed to enter the Dusty Rhodes Classic together. Rebel Heart. Good.
yeah.
Yep.
Yes, Rebel Heart. And then Keith Lee and Dijakovic.
Dijakovic.
Yay!
Big Dom.
Big what?
Dominic.
Okay.
Big Dom.
You. Yeah, they had a highlights version of their match that probably got them signed
Yeah.
in the first place, so that was cool to see. Wasn't expecting to see them just have this match like that, but yeah, great.
It was wicked.
Crowd went mental.
Yeah.
In a nice way.
He did an Asai moonsault. He's like 6'7".
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. And Keith Lee was great as well. I like his facial expressions. He's probably got the best facial expressions in wrestling at the minute. I think.
It's
Yeah.
just me when I walk into Greg's. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's that first fresh smell of a sausage and bean melt.
That's people walking into Evo going, there's no Smash Bros. Melee players here anymore. Sorry, it was very niche.
I'll take their word for it.
The joke is they smell.
Oh, right.
Ah.
Keith Lee's someone that I look at. I think he's probably going to be WWE champion one day. Like I get that from him. I'm like
Because he's so big. Because
Not
look at all
'cause
that
he's-
meat.
Not just because he's big, but that helps. But because he's so charismatic as well. Even
Yeah.
just in his movements and everything.
Yeah, his face tells 1,000 stories.
Yeah. They're all about how good he is.
Right. Maya Yim could not beat Shayna Baszler, but I'm happy to see Maya Yim headlining. Yay.
She took her the distance. It was a solid performance.
Yeah.
Aye.
We didn't say about it, did we? Maya on Twitter, she went, what do you call her?
Oh my God.
I can't wait to face Sharon Corbin.
Sharon Corbin.
You can't.
And I
say
can't
that.
unsee now.
You
I
can't.
can't, I'm like, oh my God, that is
can't do
just
that.
rule
Outstanding.
whatever Baron Corbin.
No, but he's not got any hair anymore. I'm guessing she means like last year's Baron Corbin.
I think she just means
Oh.
moody, bland, bad person.
Same face.
Even though I don't agree with that
You
assessment,
can't
I just like the
say
pun.
that. You can't.
Do all the
say
women have to get good at Twitter now? It's how they get a push.
That's a strong pun game, that though.
that.
Oof, Sharon
It's
Corbin.
like Dead Man Talking, the new podcast coming up. I laughed at that story, me. It's for StarCast, isn't it?
Is it just
I don't know
the
if it's
name
gonna be a
of it,
regular.
is it?
I've only skimmed the headlines and people making jokes about it, but I don't know. But I know it's probably going to involve Conrad Thompson.
Yeah. Can you imagine
Hi,
you would take
Conrad.
with a podcast though? Like,
People said the best thing to be him doing the adverts. Like,
I'm a mortician, rigor mortis, blue chew.
yeah.
That's what came to my mind first.
Don't
There.
forget to wear me undies and rest.
If you want more of my thoughts, patreon.com/deadmantalking.
/ Booger Red.
What does that nickname mean?
Just a southern boy.
Picking your nose too much,
I know,
think.
bloody bogey, innit?
I don't know where Booger comes from, but he's ginger, isn't he? Yeah.
Booger Ginge.
Because he was Texas Red.
Ginger douche.
His-
Old ginger douche.
Patreon.com/ginger douche. What else happened? Oh yeah, NXT UK. It was the same tapings as the Phoenix show thing, which I think may still be on. God, did a lot of recording. But we had Volta versus Cassius Ohno, just thrown out there,
Ooh.
like nothing.
I know
Lovely.
they should have saved that for something, but yeah.
So is that where Cassius has gone then? Because he walked out on NXT last week, didn't he? Is he in
No,
jail?
this was taped in Phoenix.
But it's aired after he walked.
Let's say yes.
Okay.
Look, he didn't work this out.
oh.
He walked out on NXT, didn't he? He's like, I'm going home.
Sorry, yes. Right.
I'm going home. And by go home, I mean UK.
You know what? Maybe.
And then Jack Gallagher and Tyler Bate had a wonderful match. Trying to wrap each other up like Christmas presents.
They're just the same bloke on there.
So
Yes,
fantastic.
yes, they are.
Fantastic.
I've got to
tweet.
type, Jack. Go on.
Fantastic tweet from the Twitter account last night when Jack Gallagher was coming out. Just a picture of Jack Gallagher, clearly him in his attire. Is that Jack Gallagher?
Good.
Yes.
Yes. And yeah, the Grizzled Young Veterans took on
Only Logan.
Honorary Logan.
Honorary Logan.
Nigel McGuinness said, "Well done,
Star
pal."
Destroyer.
Yes.
And Danny Burch.
Two bald lads together because they're bald.
Beating up another bald man and his mate with enough hair for all four of them.
Lovely head of hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a man.
James Drake's your chair.
He's a good-looking boy.
Guy's a dreamboat.
What a dickhead.
God knows piercing as well.
So is Batista.
That's how they had to say it.
News-
He's ugly,
heel.
him. Nose bit. Oh. And I think that's it from every show they've done. Anything
Just
else?
got in my mind there. New stable with James Drake and Batista, like nosing around to be called or something, with their nose piercings.
But these are just showing up on the little shows like that, like, okay, yeah, 205 Live, starring Brian Kendrick, and Dave Batista.
They can use the. Do you ever see the young ones when Ben Elton does that little sketch for like taking the piss out of young TV programs?
Yeah.
Nosing around, nosing around,
Yeah.
nosing around, dun dun.
All right,
nosing
Gates.
around. That could be the entrance theme. It's all there. You go, Vince McMahon. Nosing around.
Let's have a rummage in our mailbags.
And now it's time for everyone's favourite segment. I do that every segment, don't I? I should probably stop doing that. The mailbag.
Just before. Someone on Twitter mistook Ross for the voiceover man. Do you see this?
No.
Someone thought you did our voiceovers on Twitter, on the podcast on Twitter.
Oh, is that because of last week's David Attenborough?
Yes. Yeah. So I pointed them in the direction.
I know I'm a
of-
very talented man, but
Oh.
Cal Halbert is the man who does our voiceovers for the podcast. They're very talented. He's one of the what the hell's the
Mimic men.
The mimic men of Britain's Got Talent
That's
a
his
couple of
tag
years
team.
ago. Him and Alfie Joey, is it?
I don't know.
I'm not too familiar. I don't watch Britain's Got Talent.
But if you're in the Northeast, Carl's a local comedian. He's bloody guy. He's a treat. Aye.
But what you're saying is we can just keep you on and not pay him if people can't tell the difference.
I mean, I did make this point to Pacitti, but he's like, no, we need a professional.
It comes into exactly the same.
We need someone who's reached at least boot camp on Britain's Got Talent.
Didn't they get like near to the final?
They got to the live, I think, near that. Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
No.
No, I could. I believe in myself.
There you go, Ross. We believe in you. Just show your tweets. Just get your phone out and go, look, I did this. Oh, that's good. It's good that I get through.
I'd do some MCing. I'm the new monkey. For my
Would you?
talent. No.
But a hard style.
Yeah.
Oh.
1, 2, Mixie crew.
Blow your whistle. Number
Whistle
one.
posse.
Well, this card's on for 10 more minutes. Number one. Greetings, gorgeous guys.
Lovely.
Jesus, thank you. My question is, all of you, is if you could bring back any pay-per-view that WWE doesn't currently do, what would it be? I would choose Breaking Point. What? As I thought the idea of a submission-based pay-per-view was really cool. It could cause matches to be more creative, and we could even have an I Quit match every once in a while. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Nutcracker Samir.
Oh, we know Nutcracker Samir.
Okay, great. It's all in capital letters like Walter, so I appreciate that.
Nutcracker! That's how I think it's meant to be pronounced if it's all in caps.
Was that the voiceover guy again? We'll dub him in afterwards. P.S. I am not a wrestler. I'm in a stable in the Cultaholic Discord that everyone who's... Oh, I know. All right. Oh, that's what I know.
Because last week you were like, is he a wrestler?
Yeah. That everyone who's listening can join now to talk to awesome people about wrestling. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. There's no space between this. It was just one huge question. Thank you very much, Nutcracker Samir of the Cultaholic Discord.
Yes.
Some nice people on there. They're
Yeah.
nice to me, so I assume they're nice. Or
If you
just
join the
weirdos.
Patreon, you get access to the Discord. And you can meet various other cultaholics.
And why wouldn't you after that lovely question?
Yes.
What would you want to bring back?
Halloween Havoc, Bouncy
it's a-
Pumpkin, you bastard, get it back. Yes.
That's a good call. I like that.
Bash at the Beach play set with the inflatable ring, so they can have it in a swimming pool.
How many bumps into the water would there have to be per night? Like just one?
Well, if we're going to have a battle royal, which is the only way to do it, probably
it's
Bash
just
at the Beach
it's
one.
around the whole ringside area. Or the commentary table on like a lilo.
I don't care about the
So,
company.
right.
We're too busy going, yeah!
I'd go for Cyber Sunday, given social media these days. I think they could do
That's
it
a good one,
justice.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it could go horribly wrong because smarks like us would try and hijack the votes.
Which
and
did happen a few times on Cyber Sunday.
Did it?
Yeah.
Nice.
There's the whole thing with the Kane versus Snitsky, and it was the like, oh, I'm going to beat you with my chain. Oh, I'm going to wrap my chain around you. So just chain, crowbar, or chair. Crowbar. Not the exact weapons of choice, but it was like, oh,
Yeah.
whatever. They end up using it anyway because wrestling. What would I bring back? Or
Cyber Sunday.
Oh, yeah, just said that. Number 2, hello, gents. Some friends and I were at the OTT show that Maffew, a.k.a. Mr. Smosh, oh, my God, there's like 1,500 of those people.
Mr. Smosh.
A.k.a. Mr. Smosh. Apparently it's a thing with the crisps over there. Anyway, was at last weekend, so we planned to go say hi. Throughout the show, we noticed some people taking pictures of him with someone in the front row, so we thought it must be him. The closer we got, though, we realised it wasn't actually him, just someone that looked vaguely similar, literally just same height / build and wearing glasses. but he was posing for pictures and nobody noticed.
What?
So my question is, has anyone ever been mistaken for you or you and blah, blah, blah? Huge fan of Zoe work with the girl about... What do you want about? What the hell are you talking about?
Someone saw you.
No, I think this is them being a bit coy because I was wearing my glasses. I have very bad eyesight. With this, I wear my contact lenses to look all nice and professional.
Were you getting...
Since this. So,
I think they saw someone who they thought was you, but it wasn't you. I think that's what they're saying.
But he was posing for pictures and nobody noticed.
Who was he posing for pictures?
Oh, no, it makes it sound like that guy was posing, going, well, I'm Maffew too, I'm cheaper than him, whatever. Wherever he
maybe he did British Geordie accent. Way I am Maffew.
Just get fat bloke. Okay, thank you for the question, Ben. You were very nice in person. What?
You seem quite troubled by this.
I don't know what you're saying. Is he's like, haha, Maffew wears glasses in real life?
No,
I think I thought it was
I'm
like
misreading it, I'm
they
sorry.
spotted someone who they thought was you and it wasn't you, and he was just taking credit for being you.
Yeah, that's what I would.
Oh, that's even worse.
And has that happened to us in our lives? I've got a story that applies to that. Yeah.
Oh, well, go on then. Have you been mistaken?
Yes.
By the sound guy?
Sick. When I was about 16, I was a thin man, same height, haven't grown since I was 16. In the Pegswood post office up in Northumberland, I got mistaken by a little old lady for Andy Murray. Because at the time, I was a thin man, had a big bushy, my hair is very curly, so I had a big bush on top of my head, like Andy Murray does. And she was like, are you Andy Murray? And I was like, can I have a signature? And I was like, no.
Oh, you didn't play along?
I didn't play along.
Oh, fair enough.
I was never going to play along. But Andy Murray, tennis player. He's like 6'3", maybe 6'4".
Yeah, he is.
Built like a brick, proverbial. And there I was, 16, 5'10", a thin man, little woman. Are you Andy Murray? No, I'm not.
I hope she sees you today. Is that you, Andy Murray? What?
Yes, I am.
What's wrong with you?
I'm Andy Murray post-retirement.
I think the only people I'm getting mistaken for now is Marky Smith, and he's about 70 and dead. Anybody you've been mistaken for?
About 2 or 3 times ever, someone drunk has gone, you look like Jack the Jobber, and then gone, and then left. That's happened before. They've not. I thought at first they were doing it for like a joke to try and be like, hey, it is you, but no, they've just gone.
I think they're waiting for you to go, yeah, it is me, pal, but they're like, they're shy.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Would you stare at them?
Because I just kind of go like, oh, yeah, well, yeah, I've been told that before.
Oh.
It depends how drunk I am.
Oh, yeah.
It's often in Rise. That's
course,
every time it's happened, it's been in Rise.
It's really hard to yell over,
all my fans.
Yeah, over Toto Africa playing for the 9th time that night. No, it is me, actually, whatever.
Wow. Rise has got a varied playlist, right?
Okay, I exaggerate 5 times. So thank you for that question, Ben. Sorry if I sound like a dick there. I didn't know what you were talking about. It made me weird. Number 3.
Cheers for the question, Ben, you prick.
Yeah. Hey, lads. See you at Scrappermania.
Ben.
It's all I'll say what I like. So if I'm going with you to Scrappermania, I'll just be like, look, he's racist.
No,
3. Hey, lads. A little while back, I did a bunch of Reddit posts about the occult symbols in Alistair's jacket.
Oh.
What the imagery says about the feud he is in, what it tells us about the characters in general, and what it shows us about who Alistair Black is.
That sounds good. I might have a search for that.
Yeah, it's nice. With that in mind, Michael Cole calling him moody made me want to gouge out my eyes to take the pain away. I got unreasonably mad at that call, but in fairness, in my 2 years of watching wrestling, I can comfortably call that the single worst call I ever heard for an announcer. Oh, don't worry, we've all got one in the head now. Though I doubt it's the worst one ever. So the question to you guys is, what is the worst call you've ever heard for a wrestling announcer? Cheers, Rosie/female Smark. Oh, I think I know you on Twitter. Neville comes from a small mining town, a 3-hour drive from London.
Couldn't be more wrong. Well, he could be more wrong.
Yeah, he could.
He could, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still bad.
Yeah, that it's up there with it's Christian.
What?
Yeah, when he returned.
That the exact enthusiasm.
Was it Todd?
Oh my God, it's Christian. Yeah.
Was it Todd?
It was.
Did that one, yeah.
Like, oh my God, vegan sausage rolls are half price.
For the love of mankind.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, let me get my ad lib out. For the love of mankind, look shocked. Oh, what about yours, Jack?
I don't like every time in a streak match for The Undertaker. Streak's over, because then the streak's not over.
Oh, anytime someone goes, oh, they're definitely going to win this match.
Vince was the worst for that. 1, 2, 3, he got him. No.
No.
What I hate was when Matt Striker was on commentary. Lovely man, Matt Striker. But when he would go, holy shh, because he was going to swear.
Well, Matt Striker was in ECW. He was very good because he was basically like, oh, he's putting in that move and that move. he's going to hurt that bit of the bone and that. But
he was like Nigel
he's calling
McGuinness.
it. Yeah. But he's
or like
Nigel-
Daniel Bryan in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah. And as soon as you went to Raw, I don't know what happened. When no one was having those long matches, it was like, okay, we've got 2 minutes, and that's including the entrances. Get all the stuff in. He's just like, this is the first time since Pancake Day 2004 that Kane has wore blue. And you're like, what the hell are you talking? And then you look and go, not only is that crap, it's wrong.
Apparently they told him to dumb it down, didn't they? But I felt sorry for him as well, because there's that clip that was on Reddit this week, or was it last week, where Daniel Bryan locks in the old cattle mutilation. And Striker goes, that's called the cattle mutilation. And Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler go, what? He's talking bollocks, man. Shut up.
I mean, yeah, he's there to talk to the WWE fans. He was there talking like, hey, indie guy, look what I know. You're like, okay, great. Cool. The kids in the front row 6. He's never seen Ring of Honor. Shut up.
Also, I recently watched, not the full match, because I need to watch it at some point for this thing I'm doing, but I watched the entrances for the main event of WrestleMania 12, the Iron Man 60-minute. And Vince, throughout Sean's entrance, is so funny because he's in love with Sean. And it's when he's like, is that who we think it is? You just see like...
It's Jack Gallagher.
It's Christian. And then Sean steps off the edge of the arena or the stadium and like flies down on the zip line. And as he steps off the edge, Vince is so like ecstatic. He goes, he can't even face it. He's like, no, yeah. He says, no, yeah. What a ride, which everyone's like, what a ride. And then he gets down to the crowd and he lands it and Vince just goes, oh, baby.
He does that.
Gary Stridham, ready for a night on the town.
It's so good.
It's I think it's Survivor Series 96 when he takes on Sid and Sid wins.
Yeah.
During that entrance for Shawn Michaels, he brings out some French. He's like, Shawn Michaels, and was it entertainer, blah 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 blah, and it's just like not a phrase fitting for like a world championship. I'll have to read it. Yeah, I can't remember.
Look at him. Look at the crowd. Boo. Sid. Oh,
Entertainer, da ba ba ba. Shawn Michaels.
Number 4, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, YouTube proudly brings to you its best podcasters in the world. Oh, I messed the prune down. Best podcasters in the world. That's even worse the second time.
Road Dog.
The Botch Guy, Maffew Greg. The Catchphrase King, Ross Tweddell. Big Jobber Pump, Jack King. Cultaholic.
Thank you. I don't remember Scott Steiner being in DX, but that'll do.
Me and Ross were, but you were. You were later. You were the Rick Rude of the original DX. Yeah. And of course, if you're not down with that, Ross has 9 words for you. Oof. Shane McMahon is the best wrestler in the world.
That's good.
Oh, thank you.
Good.
Sorry for ruining that. Congratulations on having more subscribers on YouTube than being the elite.
Wow.
Pause for dance break. What, do we really? Oh, yeah. No. Do the Eddie Guerrero 4 shoulders dance. The current count, as of the writing of this email, stands at 436,029 subscribers for Cultaholic and 318,924 for being the elite.
I'm sure they're catching up.
For a difference of, well, you know math. Now we shall venture forth to the questions. Do you think that since All Elite Wrestling did not find/get a 20,000 seat arena for Double or Nothing, that they'll make up for it by putting out a show that's double the quality of All In? But with the matches that are booked so far, it's certainly possible. Also, as someone who's lucky enough to be going to Double or Nothing, I plan to bring a Cultaholic sign with me. Yeah. I already have a sign made, but in case it can't fit in my carry-on luggage and I have to make a new one in Las Vegas, what should I put on the sign to promote Cultaholic?
Oh, don't mind.
Hopefully I didn't butcher the New Age Outlaws intro. That was my job. Have a nice day. Andrew Harrington from Grand Rapids, Minnesota.
Cheers, Andrew.
What a nice person.
Don't mind what you put on. It's great anyway. Love
First of all, is this why we haven't got anything announced for Double or Nothing yet? Because that's cystic.
Can you fit us in your carry-on luggage instead of the sign?
Yeah, when we say sign, like...
I think it's impossible to double the quality of All In, because it was an amazing show, I thought, from top to bottom.
Double the quality? Yeah, I mean, it was loaded. I mean, you can't have, like, twice as many matches. You can't have an infinite long show. It doesn't work.
I think
if you don't believe me, watch WrestleMania.
Proper variety show it was. I don't think, as long as they get that sort of variety nailed again, is...
So I hope you can't hear these noises.
What are they doing up there?
But as long as they hit that sort of right note again, have that variety, I think they're on to a winner, aren't they? So.
The only thing
got Jericho, so...
The only thing they could do better would be to not have the main event just end like it did.
Yeah, if people stick to their times.
Marty.
Absolutely.
I don't know if it was Marty's fault, but everyone
said it's Marty,
okay.
So we'll blame him.
Yeah, but it was Okada as well. But no one blamed Okada, because it's Okada.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, right. You're getting it.
Yeah.
on the sign.
Oh.
What represents Cultaholic the best?
You.
Start.
Yeah, put my big fat head on a sign. Why not?
Your face keeps on appearing on Raw. It's great. You have more appearances than Ryder. Yeah, just a big picture of Ross. I'm trying to think of anything else. That could be it, really.
Yeah, the puppet.
Just an Australian flag will do.
Just an Australian flag.
Yeah.
Anything to do with Australia?
Just
you know,
me an Australian flag.
Or Ireland.
Just take party streamers of those flags of the world. Let's have them go through several rows.
Misspell a Japanese wrestler's name.
We'll know that represents Cultaholic because we are representatives of the world. We're men of the world, as Vince, whatever he's called, Michael Buffer
Should
said.
call us multi-cultaholic.
Bruce Vince, Michael Buffer.
Bruce Buffer, Michael Buffer, Vince McMahon. That's what we're going to get there. Michael Buffer, Kevin Nash. He's a man of the world.
He's a citizen of the world.
The master of the powerbomb suplex. God. Again, there were lots of nice Cultaholic fans last year, as well as evidenced by the fact that this man made the puppet jack. Oh, I couldn't get you. Put my hand in your mouth.
What?
There you go. This is contractually made appearance.
The shirt's looking worn now, isn't it?
We've had it on for a year. Smelly get. And that's that, yeah. It's end the point, really, isn't it? If you have any questions, please submit them to
Mailbag@cultaholic.com. Thanks very much.
It's Cultaholic's
Big question.
And this week's big question, because no one cares about Fastlane, who will Daniel Bryan's opponent be in the championship match at WrestleMania?
Well, who will be in the championship match at WrestleMania? Because he could lose it, theoretically. I don't think he will, but...
Don't be silly.
Okay, right.
You think any titles changing hands at Fastlane?
No, but I've got a specific reason why.
Oh, please say.
Because Sami Zayn's going to come back and join up with Daniel Bryan. I said it on Twitter already, but...
Oh, I didn't see that.
But because he's a proper good nature boy, you know.
Good nature boy.
I've said that. I did that joke on Twitter as well. Not that sort of nature boy, but he's, you know what I mean. He's like a
Top shagger.
He's a top.
I think that's what you're trying
shagger.
to say. He's
a-
got the moves like Top Shagger.
You know, he's all, you know, liberal. Come on, nature. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I
You know what I
know,
mean? You know what I
bless
mean?
you. He's
They're-
very.
They're both in real
yeah,
life. They'd both be
liberal.
nice lads, but because it's in WWE, they're both heels.
Shops at Whole Foods. He does yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Sami Zayn a
He
vegan?
reads books.
I don't know. But he's a wrestler, so he's got to be at this point, I think.
I just
He
think
reads books.
I think they go well together. Pacitti argued against that. He said no, it would overshadow Sami. I was like, oh. But so therefore, I think the main event, the title match at WrestleMania is going to be Bryan versus Kofi. But I think Bryan will win, and it'll be sad.
Good point, though, about Sami Zayn coming back.
Thank
at
you. Well, Pacitti didn't think it was, but
Oh, that's very nice.
I like it. I like it. I like the idea.
thank you,
No problem.
Adam. In fact, no, I don't think he said it was a bad idea. I just think he said it wasn't for him. I've remembered he's had it in this video.
Oh, yeah.
On the subject of titles changing hands, though, I reckon the Samoan Slaughterhouse will win. And then they'll get the belts back at WrestleMania. But no, that's one too many crap. I'm talking bollocks. Shut up, man, Ross.
Wait,
Idiot.
I thought we were talking about the WWE Championship.
Yeah, no, but we just talked about titles changing hands at Fastlane before.
Oh, right.
Okay, that one I can
Maybe.
see, because it's
But
only...
then, because I was like, oh, they'll win it back at WrestleMania, but then you've got Becky winning. You've got Kofi won't win. Too many ejaculatory moments at WrestleMania.
It's too many. But everyone on...
I think we talked about this before. It's all right.
I said this on Twitter and everyone disagreed. I was like,
Say it again here so we can disagree with you
Becky,
again.
Kofi, and Rollins all winning. Is that too much?
One of
Babyface,
those three
Pop-
will lose.
Will there be? If all those three things happen, would the impact of each one be diminished?
Given the fact that Rollins has been on TV for a week. Feels like a lot longer. Yeah, I can't see him beating Lesnar at this point.
Do you know what? Oh, I reckon that's the most nailed
Because
on.
he's hurt. If he wasn't hurt, yeah. But what's he supposed to do? Win then, like, oh, now you're suspended, Rollins.
No, he's got something in mind. He's going to burn it down. I don't know what it is, but he's going to burn it down. He said this to Heyman.
Actually, just threw
thanks.
Paul onto like Kane and Shane back in the day. Just knees, just the Kenny Omega knee to Paul Heyman into a pit of fire. And that's how WrestleMania ends.
Puts
The Wicker Heyman.
Lesnar in a crypt like Undertaker and buries him in cement.
Yeah.
And then he comes back as the Juggernaut, and it's all good.
Bruce Pritchard told a great story about that last week. But I was like, oh, it's just a plastic case, Vince. He's like, no, it's a concrete crypt. Just a plastic case, Vince. No. I'll want to watch Vince McMahon just live his life, me. Just watch him from afar.
Who do you think is going to
Yeah,
be
not
in
too
the
close.
title match at WrestleMania?
I think it's going to be a concrete crit match.
I think it'll be a singles match between Kofi
Singles.
and Bryan, yeah. Which Bryan will win. I think one of those three that I mentioned before are going to... Not all the babyfaces can't win.
Becky's going to win.
Yeah, and Rollins will win.
Rollins is
and then
gonna win.
Kofi will lose.
Yeah.
And maybe, I think you win at SummerSlam. Build it up for many months and
I like that.
take it away for a few months and build the marks up. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean that. You know, get the fans...
Oh, the mask fell off. Go on.
the fans against the
Thunders on
booking.
a string.
Yeah.
Money bags.
You know what I meant.
Yes. I'm going to go very similar to what you said, but instead of Sami Zayn coming back, it's going to be Harper.
Right, yeah. That's...
And then, you know, Bryan retain, and then Owen's like, well, you lost your match. So now Kofi, like, you have to beat Samoa Joe with your arms behind your back and you're blindfolded or something to beat him. It's like, all right, well, I've got to wrestle you now. Knackers.
Do you think could it be a multi-man rather than just a singles match? Triple threat? 4-way?
Nah.
Okay.
The emphasis on my phone, is on Kofi winning, so I think it would be better as a singles.
Plus, you've already got a triple threat, haven't you? With the winner.
Yeah, that's true.
I know
Yeah,
that.
right.
I know they are copying that, but they can't go that far, can they?
No.
Let's look forward to Luke.
Wait,
Harper's-
copying the same storylines. Wait a minute, hang on. Yeah, they can.
Looking forward to Luke's tweet on Sunday or next Sunday. It's Sunday. Is it just me? Like, when you see a picture of Luke Harper, you picture him like speaking with Goofy's voice. I know he doesn't. It's Sunday. You know what that means? Oh, it's Randy Newman. Doesn't matter.
You gotta quit. Pachi loves doing a Randy Newman impression on a reaction video.
Does he?
A friend to be, he says. That's what he says. Friend to be.
He says friend as well. You got a friend because this is your Maffew Wright shtick.
Matthew Wright.
Maffew Wright. I've had several kids, several children.
Online magazine. Cultaholic.
Just Arnold Rimmer in real life.
Congratulations on having a baby, though. to be fair.
Yes, with your creepy photos. Have you seen them though?
No,
Congratulations.
I haven't seen
on the
Matthew
kid,
Wright's
but
baby photos.
It's in like Hello magazine and Matthew Wright's face. There's two examples. He's like gurning. It's amazing. Just him and his wife holding the band, and he's just like, going,
His wife looks normal. She's just like nicely smiling with the baby, and he's just around the corner going,
"Oh, fantastic."
Doing duck lips.
proper children's entertainer style.
Well, I think we somehow answered that question.
I did.
Singles match.
Bryan and Kofi.
Yes.
There we are.
We've solved it. That's what's
There
going to
we go. Well, that's another fabulous episode out the way. Ross, please play us out.
I'm at Ross on Wrestling on Twitter and Instagram.
I'm at Jack the Jobber, and my Instagram is JackGKing92, I think.
I am Maffew. My Twitter is twitter.com/Maffew Greg with 2 Fs and 2 Gs. 3 Gs technically, but you know what I mean, you freak. Also, look at Bahu, History of FMW, which has all his videos taken down, so go subscribe to him on Twitter.
Oh, sad.
The Get, how dare they copyright their own footage that they own? How dare they? And as always, thank you very much for watching. Please follow us and give us money at patreon.com/Cultaholic. And as always, join us. Oh, we're tickling the balls now.
We're tickling the balls.
Oh, okay.
That's how you get them in through the door.
That's it. Gotta have the kickoff show before the pay-per-view.